So Kingpin got a pretty big change this week. He's now a 2/3, cheaper than before. And instead of destroying enemy cards exclusively on turn 6, now he afflicts enemy cards with -2 power at any stage of the game when they move into his location, which actually makes him a really cool disruptive tool, kind of an inverse Craven of sorts, really, for a deck that's all about moving your enemy cards like this one. We've got effects in here like Juggernaut, Polaris, Spider-Man, Arrow, and Magneto, all of which can manipulate our opponent's cards into specific spots. We've also still got the Craven in there and stuff like Jeff that can move our own cards. Spider-Man, of course, also moving himself. So basically, 2 different ways to benefit from moving stuff all around board, scaling stats on our end or descaling stats on the opponent's end, along with other tools that could just kind of lock down locations with classic combos like Storm into Juggernaut, or now we've actually got Storm into Hercules as well, and little bonus benefits like Miles here, of course, who's going to get super cheap and pump out a lot of surprising stats, which this deck does really well. A lot of these cards are just big, like 5 power cards across the board. Arrow's big, Magneto's big, and sometimes you just win on raw numbers, and other times you win on disruption and really locking up your opponent's board. Polaris moving stuff into key spots, using Storm to shut things down, Jeff getting those surprise wins, Arrow manipulating their stats. This deck is pretty cool. I actually had a lot of fun with this one because unlike real move decks like the one I played yesterday, which can be kind of brain melting and tough from a decision standpoint, this one felt a lot smoother to play because you're kind of reacting to your opponent's lines. So still packed a punch though. I had a great win rate with this deck. I've been on a really good streak with win rates lately. I went 9-3 through my first hour of games. That's a 75% win rate. Not a ton of cubes because I didn't stat much as always when I'm recording videos, but there's something here. This had some real potential, and actually a couple of those losses were like really close heartbreakers too. So I was even closer to a crazier win rate than that. Now, I've seen some lists like this floating around on Untapped. Most of those didn't have like Storm and Juggernaut. They had stuff like Silk instead, and like maybe a Nightcrawler, some more like tempo-y stuff. And I have to say, Hercules really did feel like the weakest link in this deck. Like there's a couple moments where he mattered, but often I felt like he kind of got stuck in hand. So you can probably drop the Hercules, maybe drop the Storm and Juggernaut, although that felt like a great combo to me. Classic combo at that. So something might be here with more data rolling in. I would definitely keep an eye on this sort of controlling move archetype because felt good for me, and some other early data suggests it's doing pretty well at large also. And of course, lots of fun games, some crazy games in this one where I got Bar Sinister 3 straight games. That's a wild stretch. Stay tuned for that, but enjoy. Hulk added to hand, not too useful. Craven we do love. Storm we like. Storm Hercules is pretty good. That could be worth something. Yeah, that allows me to play stuff like Juggernaut and not have to worry about moving stuff into the stormed location. I mean, obviously if we get a Juggernaut, we might just play that with Storm as well, but Juggernaut could come in later. So where do we want to Storm, I guess, is one oh, we definitely want to Storm that. That's gross. Nobody wants to play with that. So I mean, Craven is fine left, I guess. That's as good as anywhere as far as I know. Safe at least. So yeah, we'll go Storm mid, Hercules follow up. Hopefully we have priority. Not that I guess it matters too much, but from there, stuff like Juggernaut, Spider-Man all kind of help enable and protect the Storm a little bit. Oh, okay. Hercules still pretty chill, and Craven's pretty chill. Hopefully they don't play here right away and like land in the Storm spot. That would be the really bad result here. If they play there right now and land in the Craven spot, I guess we'd be okay. I just don't want to buff the card landing on my Storm because that makes it harder for me to win. I still do have Jeff as a capacity to get back in there, so it's not like we're donezo or anything, but playing to the Craven instead. Psylocke plus Time Stone. Wow, so they're actually gonna have 6 energy this turn? Are you serious? That's scary. They could just play a Galactus right now. I don't think they will, but they could. Oh my god, Hercules will protect me though. Priority here is especially nice. Oh my god, does this move mid? Does this move mid? Hercules, you're an actual genius. Oh my god, Hercules, yes! That's so sick. Oh, I love that so much. I love it so much. This is just Shang-Chi, right? Like, we don't mess around with this. We just Shang-Chi it now. Feel free to debate that and argue it if you like. Where's my Shang-Chi gonna land though? I just realized he's moving, isn't he? So I do need power. Like maybe he moves left to buff the Kraven. That'd be cool. Mid's kind of wasted, I think. Yeah, nice, cool. Sweet, we're getting lucky. Oh, Hercules would have moved him out anyway if he went mid, so we would have been fine. Oh, Lockjaw, okay. Scary. Soul Stone's not too bad though, pretty small. Effectively 4 power. Space Stone won't activate because there's only 1 per turn. So you kind of just assume you're fine here, right? I mean, how do you lose this, right? If I cover both these spots, how do you lose this? The Spider-Man here actually does sometimes make a Jubilee slightly better for them. Maybe we do it this way. Spider-Man can't move into there though, so it doesn't really help. This would technically buff the Kraven more often, I guess. Maybe we just like that, try to buff the Kraven, or just leave 10 here. Yeah, I guess this is fine. This feels like a little more flexible and interesting to me. What could that be? Hercules. Okay, he's back. What on earth could this be? Galactus? Oh, Magneto. Oh, interesting. Spicy. We just win the tiebreaker, though. Yeah, it was very unlikely this Magneto was enough power to win, right? They even kind of got the bonus Soul Stone, like 1 extra card in the Magneto. That's pretty cool, though, that it... I mean, this is a good win condition for them, for sure. Okay. No 2-drops. Man, we're missing our 2-drops a lot. We have such a good set of 2-drops. Literally a fourth of the deck. We have 5 cards drawn by turn 2, man. Where are the 2s? Storm is still good, and we like Storm. Storm right here should be okay. Storm and a Juggernaut, something at least. Storm and a Hercules, decent too. Magneto times 2. There's a 2-drop on turn 3. You're late. If they play strong cards here, well, either way, no, Juggernaut should be fine here. They're also pretty locked in mid already, so maybe just 1 big card mid could kind of do the job here. They are ramping though. Oh, Spider-Man could win that. Juggernaut might give them an advantage here though in Death's Domain. Let's see. Hopefully Juggernaut just locks them up mid with garbage and then I can Magneto. That would be the dream if they play like a couple small cards here or something. Leech! It goes in effect on turn 6 though. I could move the Power Stone mid here. Maybe that's just enough to win with a Magneto. Like, we don't need Death's Domain. Magneto will be turned off, but that's fine. Mind Stone just throwing it away to draw, but this Polaris is gonna pull in. Did I play these in the right order? Oh god, I hope so. Yeah. May not matter much, but might as well, right? There's no reason not to. Okay. Bada boom. And then we should be good to go with Magneto. They even made it cheaper for me, which is awfully nice. There is Reality Stone that could be played here, but can they win right if they do that? Like, Jeff doesn't win right, Doctor Doom left doesn't win. I don't expect Doctor Doom anyway in a deck like this. I don't want to like throw away a Magneto there just in case they play Reality Stone. I think we'll be fine, right? Professor X or something too could go there, but ultimately I think we'll cover right and mid here. Yeah, nice. Victory. Cool. We got a death off Great Portal, probably unplayable for us. We don't really have any ways to activate that unless the opponent does it for us. Maybe we get a bunch of rocks summoned to destroy or something. Bar Sinister. Okay. Depending on what's on board, something like Magneto could be kind of cool. Could pull all the cards in and lock it up sort of thing. Or Polaris too, actually. There's already 2 cards for the Polaris. There could be more. Do we do this Spider-Man just to get a bunch of free Spider-Man? I mean, how many more cards am I really gonna play? I mean, I like it. It's funny. I don't know if it's good, but it's really funny. Okay, so this already makes Polaris active on Bar Sinister. This is crazy. Okay, so we're just gonna Polaris Bar Sinister.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
This is actually hilarious, dude.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
No, they're all hanging out together. I don't want them all. I don't want to lock up a spot. I was hoping these split a little more evenly. Let's see. Go left. Nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so now Polaris is gonna lock up mid for them if they don't play to it. Another Spider-Man. Okay. So then I'll just, you know, I guess we'll just like play an Arrow to win the game or something late. I don't know, whatever, something. Arrow and Magneto are both pretty big, I guess. Could maybe play a Juggernaut to seal the deal. That was the funniest animation I've ever seen. Just Spider-Man after Spider-Man after Spider-Man. It's a little better when you do that with like Vision, you know, I would argue. Oh no, they played a card, but we are gonna at least fill up the rest. They're not gonna get a lot of value out of this. So that's hopefully plenty small that the 4 Polarises cover whatever that 4-drop is. How could a 4-drop possibly be big enough, right? Miles in the mix. Oh, that is a big 4-drop, but thankfully currently small enough. Even a blue Marvel here wouldn't do enough. Actually, I could even pull that Scar out, but there would be no reason to. I really wouldn't want to play Arrow here. I think we would just play nothing maybe and then set up for the Magneto perhaps. But yeah, this was this was pretty brutal, dude. We really took advantage of that bar sinister. That's funny. Jeff Early is at least something to do. I'd probably prefer one of my setup cards like Kingpin or Craven, but at least they got a play to make. Polaris could really wreak some havoc with these Raptors, like filling up locations super fast. Actually, yeah, Armor's a good card to pull probably. We have priority here. Oh, I just had a Bar Sinister game where I played 4 Spider-Mans and then wreaked some havoc with Polaris too. But I think with the Raptors, the Spider-Man line, it actually makes 5 Spider-Man. I already have a Jeff down. I'd basically be out of places to play. I gotta think instead, like maybe a Polaris. It pulls 3 cards right now, which is probably good enough because it'd be really hard. That's only 5 power. I'd have 20 to 5. It'd be really hard for them to play a 15 power card to beat out Bar Sinister. But I might just do the Juggernaut first here to see if we can't make a spicy play that way too, and just a little bit more data. Daredevil, okay, that's fine. So now the Polaris actually does pull all 4 of these. And I do have priority as well, so that's nice. This locks up Bar Sinister. Does create space for a Galactus, if that's something we're thinking about. Arrow could potentially stop that though too. I think it's okay. I mean, this is gonna win Bar Sinister 100% of the time, so that's pretty nice. We like that. So we'll see. These Bar Sinister plays, man, really good in this deck. This is the second game in a row I've had Bar Sinister. I don't know if they'll appear in a row in the video. I always change order of games for most exciting games early on. Oh, we okay, that's kind of funny. They sort of got out of that there, didn't they? Actually intriguing. I am still thinking a lot about Galactus here though, to be honest. So we kind of know that this Spider-Man is going to do this, but I'm like really locked up on space if I do that. It's a real risk, I think, against basically Galactus stuff. Let's go for the White Hot Room here. Let's move Sentry mid. That makes them want a Galactus left if they have to Galactus. I just think this is not worth it, right? Because this only goes to 8, and then it's just we'd rather have the space than we'd have the debuff, right? I don't know if Galactus is actually a thing. It just seems possible, right? I don't know. There's kind of junky Galactus stuff. Daredevil always makes you think a little bit about Galactus, although they didn't ramp any. I guess they're done. I guess they see the Spider-Man moving the Sentry and know that there's no space for Galactus because we have 11 power here already. And we get White Hot Room too. Cool. Bar Sinister is awesome for Polaris, man. Really good stuff. Is Bar Sinister? This is my 3rd straight Bar Sinister game. I guess I'll just try to put these in order in the video. See if we can steal another one. I don't know. This is wild though. Ah, Rickety Bridge is scary. Yeah, we could move stuff into that, I guess. It's kind of spicy. Oh, Spider-Mans with Bar Sinister are kind of cool. Especially late. Like, well, Daredevil again. Man, major deja vu right now. Like, major deja vu. Oh my God. Well, these Spider-Mans are just free now, right? I could get up to 15 here. the Nebula is going to gain at the end of 3, 4, 5, and 6 4 times. That's plus 8 power. That's 11. I'm going to go to 18 potentially, although not always. I don't hit every Spider-Man always. Technically, all 4 could go mid, I guess. Is the opponent going to play in Bar Sinister though? Because there's like nowhere for them to play basically. So I think these Spider-Men are kind of free-ish. I think they're kind of free-ish, right? They're gonna play in Rickety Bridge just because what? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
I need 3 of you guys to go. There's actually 5 summoned, right? So 3 going right is not a crazy request. At least 1's guaranteed to go right, I guess. I would really. Oh my god, guys, come on! Are you serious? There we go. That is 1 more. It's not enough, right? Is it 13? What did we say? I think we said she gains 8, but I already counted one of those. Maybe she can gain. She goes to 11, maybe. This might actually be enough. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. No, Hercules is bad, right? Because we might accidentally move a card here that it then sends right. I don't want them getting cards right. That also actually though makes Juggernaut a bit of a risk too, doesn't it? I would say let's Spider-Man for now. We have Jeff that we can also add right if we get it. Spider-Man, just because having a card here every turn is actually pretty valuable, just to keep this kind of in check. Oh, and for that. Okay, that too. Yeah, so the Jeff here, I can actually, this Jeff is insane. I can just, yeah, okay. Dude, these Bar Sinister games, what is going on? The Jeff here, I can move 3 here and 1 here, and we're just good to go on the Jeff as well. Technically, playing a Jeff here hurts the Nebula more, but, you know, obviously having 3 extra here probably is good to have, I would imagine. Okay, cool. These games are literally 3 in a row. That is wild. Jeff early will take Titan Magneto. Okay, it's a bonus. Pet Mansion, Jeff, that's where you belong, buddy. Let's get Craven down instead, actually, because there's 3s that might enable the Craven already. Jeff has that extra flexibility later that can be super nice too. Great portal featured location. It's death. Pretty much useless. Yeah, let's go Kingpin here so that we have a payoff in both spots. Then we can go like our move cards. This curve is a little unfortunate, honestly, that these are both 2s that we hit here, but oh, okay. Oh, that's fine too, whatever. Opponent does have, oh no, I have priority? Oh, I do, we hit the 50-50 win here. Where's the opponent likely to play? Probably not in Great Portal, to be honest. It's a little late to do this Storm. I have like a 5 cost turn next turn. I mean, this is what we want though, right? Like we want to like really condense the Juggernaut down so that it hits one of these bonuses, and then we can play Jeff with it, I guess, no matter what. It's probably fine. We've kind of been one off curve this whole game though, which is I think actively hurting us. Looks like I might have missed the Juggernaut anyway, so this is probably good news. Oh, they're playing the Craven to match the Craven. Okay. Their last card played was Nebula, so Arrow would pull a Nebula. I guess we play this to the Nebula, right? They can move anywhere, so. Okay. Bro. Are you serious, bro? That is so rude. We can move the Jeff back, but I'm assuming the opponent might also have a Jeff. Oh, also there's a Cloak there that's a little clunky. Cloak goes left, gets debuffed by Kingpin. This is a hilarious sort of mirror match, isn't it? We also have Spider-Man that can do some wacky stuff, but that's really off curve, unfortunately. Good lord. I mean, I'm assuming the opponent has a Jeff, right? It just seems like they have to. They have priority, so Arrow will hit whatever is freshly played. I don't really trust this Jeff, man. I don't know. The Arrow might hit a Jeff though too, who knows? Oh, it's Magneto there. Okay, so this Arrow pulls the Magneto and then we tie, right? Do I lose a tiebreaker here? Magneto goes -2. Is that enough to make the difference? Would the Nebula hit as well? Oh no, I lose by 1 point. No, we're ahead by 5 and they're ahead by 6, even though we checked the Nebula super hard. Oh man. Okay, good 2-drop early. Dark Dimension we don't want for Kingpin. We want him up. We're moving stuff all game. Ooh, Human Torch. Kingpin's cool. Let's go. because we can debuff this as it's trying to scale. The opponent won't be moving it here. They'll be moving it right. Hopefully, oh, it's actually going to be a Phoenix Force deck. Okay. That makes Shang-Chi really interesting as well. Kingpin's probably a little less interesting, actually, in this case. Polaris, we don't need right now. Jeff's fine. But the Kingpin is still intriguing. Shang-Chi is still intriguing. A couple interesting angles to this. Nico moves left. What was she? Destroying... Nico moves mid. Destroys the Ghost Spider for 2. Trying to look for that Phoenix Force. Call. The Ghost Spider being gone does, I guess, in some ways reduce their Phoenix Force kind of payoffs a little bit, maybe. Hercules actually helps their Phoenix Force, so I sure don't think we can do that. Shang-Chi is too early. Man, imagine a Phoenix Force here. They used up their Phoenix Force hit. Kind of surprises me. This storm, I mean, it doesn't really matter or do anything. I guess we just play Polaris here then. These are fine cards to hit and debuff. It will technically hit that Phoenix Force as well when it's up, but I think Shang-Chi is going to try to carry that victory, so... Okay. So it's going to go to 14 when it moves, but where does it move? This actually moves it again, potentially doubling it even further. Like where in God's name is it going to end up? Right now I feel like it goes left potentially. We could just bake in a Shang-Chi. Bro, I don't know. Bro, I actually don't know. This moves the torch back, which really doesn't do much. It's still in Shang-Chi range, so it doesn't really change much. Oh, whoa. What was that about? Why did it happen twice? I am so confused. It was at 7, and now it's at 16, so it went down to 5, and then went to 10, and then down to 8, and then up to 16. What am I forgetting here? They had already procced Aunt May's. I don't actually have any idea what I'm forgetting here. I think this goes mid, right? Because they're probably thinking, hey, I'm already ahead left. I don't know. Oh, God. I don't know how any of this works, bro. I'm going to be real with you. I have no idea what's about that. Okay, that works fine. That's fine. It's big enough anyway. Okay. No, this did go to plan. What am I missing on this Kingpin? Why did that move back twice? I don't know. Maybe there's a... I don't know. I might be missing... I'm always afraid I'm missing something stupid obvious. Sometimes I'll like watch a video back a day later and be like, oh my God, duh. But I'm not figuring out what that is right now. Fisk Tower is actually insane for us. Obviously, we're already trying to do this same thing anyway. Great portal. Feature location. New location. Giganto. Okay, that's cool. He's big. Yeah, let's put like Craven here, then we got Fist Tower there, so we got multiple spots basically to pay off our movement effects. There's a Jeff. Jeff doesn't want to move mid. Jeff's mad. Opponent's gonna play cards. Well, I don't know. Let's do Storm here. That way Juggernaut pays off either spot. Yeah, that's cool. We can also use the Hercules potentially to protect against the Jeff if we didn't want a Juggernaut right now, but I think Juggernaut's just too clean at the moment, right? It's really good no matter the result, kind of. Hercules is also good, but I think Juggernaut's better for now. Boom! I haven't played Juggernaut much lately, but it's nice. Yeah, Polaris at 1. Oh, no, not Craven! That animation still scares me. It still feels like, you're gonna get wrecked by it. Okay, I'm trying to think of like, do we want the Hercules here? We're pretty sure we're gonna win, right? We have like Magneto to potentially pull stuff here. Polaris, if they move the Jeff anytime soon, could pull stuff here. Hercules, I just kind of want to play for the body right now. I'm scared of a Hercules here that we could accidentally send stuff right, although that's true with Magneto as well. Yeah, I don't think I want the Hercules with the crate. I think we're going to put Hercules mid, just playing for a body here, basically. Oh, hey, bro. Whoa, nice. The mirror. Dude, we are playing, like, basically the same deck, it looks like. Am I crazy? This moves the Hercules left. Just gets me a lot of power is the more important thing, I think. I think that's always better than Giganto, right? Assuming we're fine right, which I hope we are. I think we're okay here. They could have, like, I don't know, a Dr. Doom or something, I guess. We do have priorities, so maybe an arrow is something that could be... I don't know what to expect there. I mean, we're just way ahead everywhere, though, at this point, I think. Or maybe not way ahead. I don't know. What are we gaining? 14 left, so we're going to go to 14, 12. And then the opponent's going to go to negative. They're going to gain only 2 off the Hercules, assuming there's anything to move at all. But I'm assuming there will be. They might try to, like, move Jeff mid and then fly him right or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's actually a little wacky. They do move the Jeff right. Okay, but they still filled up left. That's kind of annoying, isn't it? Silk plus Shang-Chi. Wow. I got bodied, dude. Wait. Go left. Go left. She gets debuffed. That's amazing. Not that it matters, but it's all that mattered. Yeah, cool. They were hoping to send the Silk right. This was good though, man. They kind of bodied me on this. We got a little lucky on the results. That was a baller Shang-Chi. How similar is this list? I don't have a Silk in here. I think I saw a list on Untapped that didn't have like Storm Juggernaut stuff, and it had like a Silk and a, I don't know, like more tempo-y stuff. Maybe Nightcrawler or something, like a little bit more built-in self move, a little bit less control. So probably that variation of the same kind of idea. Hey, great portal. I know it's featured, but I feel like it's been in every game, hitting some crazy streaks on it. Crazy streaks. The vault, Jeff could be a big surprise there, or Jeff could be played on curve and not surprise them at all in the slightest. One of the two. Ravona means we need to watch for Professor X early, probably. As much as we can. Yeah, let's actually do the Polaris here so we can play Miles next turn and kind of cover a couple spots maybe. Oh, Debris is interesting. He's gonna pull Rock or Ravona. Still hits the Ravona. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think personally this looks right. Cover Professor X with just 10 power this turn. Turn 4 Professor X. I mean, it's gonna be really risky for the opponent. I don't know if that's what they're gonna have. Might be more full junk sentry stuff, maybe not sneaky lockdown stuff, but either way, I think this works okay. This goes left. That could be kind of interesting because we still have the Jeff to move out, but the opponent's locked up. So I have decisions and they don't potentially. Oh God, no, that's brutal for them. Holy crap. So Celine was the last thing they played, which means this arrow is probably fine. Just to cover here with a big power card. We're not worried about Annihilus in that case or anything. And we can still move Jeff mid too if things go disastrously bad. If we do, we want to fill in left so that an Annihilus doesn't... I guess it would only send a Rock. It wouldn't be too bad, but... Whatever the case, yeah, opponent's getting really limited here because we're already ahead by 6. Something like a Hobgoblin wouldn't matter. It's not enough. We don't have to worry about Galactus. And they're probably not playing it with rocks in the deck anyway, right? It's just Viper in this case. It does hit the hood, but that's just not enough power. Yeah, again, I don't think Galactus is a risk at all, so we just do, like... Literally, I don't think it matters, right? Something like this. Annihilus is not a concern. Galactus is not a concern. Jeff is not a concern. Dr. Doom is not a concern. There's just nothing. Victory. The tempo of the Spider-Man was just too high. Ultimately, just a lot of power early is hard for these decks to beat. Polaris, Spider-Man is like 15 power early. Jeff, we already had 18 power down by the time they started doing their stuff. All right, not the strongest early game. Bifrost can do some spicy stuff for us, though, sometimes. We hit Kingpin or Jeff, or not Jeff, Craven. Yeah, sadly, none of those have arrived. Yeah, whoopsie. I mean, even a Miles would be a reasonably good payoff. Okay. Yeah, let's go Spider-Man, I guess, for now. A little bit freer tempo.
Spider-Man here.
Cyclops, alright, so we do want to dodge that Cyclops for a while. Interestingly, Magneto can also move him pretty well. I don't hate the Storm right here. I just wish it was better timed. Spider-Man's gonna move in. Cyclops will not move in, importantly. That's the important thing for the storm location. Kyera there, so they're a little bit ahead. They could play a card here. Whoa, never mind. Bifrost is off now. We're not on turn 3, bro. Yeah, I mean, Miles Hercules is a big power dump here. Also prevents them from trying to move in later, but I don't think this deck's gonna have vision necessarily. I think if we do this, the question becomes, how do we win that last spot? Maybe a Shang-Chi? Hopefully we lose priority a little bit. This is a big commitment, but this deck does have big cards, so... yeah, that's a big card. Still maybe a little overcommitted, although not really, no, we needed both. Neither of them got there alone. Sadly, they didn't play here though, so... oh, bro. Bro. I have priority. No, they have priority. Oh, never mind. I thought we had priority. What happened? Oh, it took forever to update the animation sometimes. I think Juggernaut's just better, right? Oh no, Juggernaut's not just better because... oh, well, it is with Hercules. Oh, well, no, because it can move back left. It could move right, which is fine because Hercules moves it back. So you've kind of got a 50-50 twice. Is Shang-Chi... well, what about Arrow too? The opponent has priorities. What about just Arrow? Do we want a tiebreaker? No, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna rip the Shang-Chi. Oh, okay. This loses to Goliath, but it beats Hulk, it beats Blob. This is just too risky, right? I think it's just too risky because it might just bounce right back in our face, which is the problem. I think Shang-Chi's a little safer against a high Evo deck.